It's an unprecedented number of left-UGs, as we like to call them, both residents and businesses, that are officially leaving the state, and they're not coming back. Mamdani, of course, ran on a Democratic Socialist platform, and he's doubling down big time on it. And as part of that doubling down, he's been promising to raise taxes on corporations and wealthy individuals. And so, since November, the corporate exodus that's been devastating New York for 2 decades only accelerated. So it's being reported that relocation attorneys in the state of Florida are reporting an unprecedented surge in inquiries. Corporate filings data obtained by Florida news outlets revealed that multiple New York companies filed relocation paperwork in just the weeks following the election. In fact, they're calling it the Mamdani migration. It's an unprecedented number of left-UGs, as we like to call them, both residents and businesses, that are officially leaving the state, and they're not coming back. It's not about culture. It's not about geography. It's not about the weather. It's about money. Basic, brutal economics. That's literally a rake that socialists step on every time it's tried. If you don't know, New York's top personal income tax rate right now, New York, is 10.9%. It's the 3rd highest in the nation. But it's even worse if you live in the city. There, you're going to pay an additional 4% in New York City taxes. That means a high-income earner pays nearly 15% of their income to the state and city, and that's on top of federal income tax. The person earning $200,000 per year pays approximately $13,000 more in taxes in New York than they would in Florida. That's $13,000 that they can, invest. That's $13,000 that they can save. That's $13,000 that they can spend on their economy or on their kids, except it's going to Albany and City Hall. For businesses, it's even starker. A company with $1 million in profits faces a corporate tax rate of 6.5% in New York. Again, that's on top of federal. It's sometimes higher with additional business taxes. In Florida, the corporate tax rate is 5.5% with 0 state income tax. According to analyses, a firm moving from Manhattan to Boca Raton would save approximately $7.5 million a year on taxes, rent, and labor costs, a 22.5% reduction. And Wall Street professionals are acutely aware of this. And the problems for Mamdani just keep compounding. Every company that leaves New York City does what? They take what's called a multiplier effect with it, right? Multiplier effect. So JP Morgan's 32,000 employees in Texas, they don't just reduce Manhattan's direct tax base. Those 32,000 workers aren't eating lunch at Manhattan restaurants. They're not paying rent on Manhattan apartments. They're not shopping at Manhattan stores. They're not using Manhattan subway system. And as a result, commercial real estate in New York is collapsing. Manhattan office vacancy rates have been climbing for years, but that exodus is only accelerating since Mamdani has been elected. Lower occupancy means lower property tax revenue, exactly what the city needs more of right now, especially if Mamdani is going to keep all them promises, which he's already breaking. But because corporations and wealthy individuals are leaving, the ripple effects are being felt everywhere. Service providers from law firms, consultancies, tech vendors, accounting firms, they're all facing reduced demand. They're either going to have to downsize, or what is far more likely, they're going to follow the money. They're going to follow their clients south. And as a result, the economic doom loop only intensifies. And that brings us to the final piece in this disastrous puzzle. And it's the most ironic one of them all.